tarot friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the last 2 weeks of September for the zodiac signs, and I'm doing them by element. So the first one I'm doing, I cut these again. The first element I am doing is the earth element signs. So those are my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn friends. There you are, King of Pentacles. There you are, my friends. Pentacles is the representation of the earth signs. We have the queen. We have the king and queen of. Oh, I thought it was Pentacles. No, that's the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Empress. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. That's how that's meant to be. All right, let's look at the energies here. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles energy is telling me that right now you are feeling very blessed. And if you haven't consciously been feeling very blessed, it's a request from Spirit to take a moment and count the blessings that you do have. The King of Pentacles is confident in the fact that he's always going to be okay. He's always going to have what he needs. He's always going to be able to work towards what it is that he desires, okay? And these are the material things, as well as like the relationships, maybe the work experience or the home life or living situation that that he wants, as well as like financial abundance, because we can't look at the Pentacles and not recognize that it's also about abundance. And with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles right here at the beginning of the reading for the last 2 weeks of September, I think you're being asked not to just rest on what it is that you have already accumulated, but to continue moving forward. So let's say you've put some money into a nest egg and you're feeling pretty confident and secure. The Knight of Pentacles is saying, well, continue to do what's best for you financially. So that may be continuing to look into your investments, or continuing perhaps, maybe King of Pentacles gives me energy of retired. The Knight of Pentacles is kind of like the side hustle. So even though you have all the things that you need and your bills are being covered and you have that little nest egg, and I hope that's true for you, the Knight of Pentacles is telling you to, if you can, continue to earn more money. That's your side hustle. Continue to work maybe part-time. The Knight of Pentacles is all about growing, what she has, not at some crazy high rate of speed. She's not the driven person showing up at the office looking to head to CEO position. That's not the Knight of Pentacles energy. And she already has everything she needs with that King of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about just continuing to plant seeds for yourself. Continue in your growth. So maybe if you have all the financial abundance that you need and that's taken care of, that Knight of Pentacles might be about taking a course, or learning a different language, or doing something new for you. And it's not the Knight of Swords. It's not racing into a new situation. It's slowly, but steadily moving forward. That Empress energy after the Knight of Pentacles tells me that there is something that you still have to birth, right? There's some creation to come forward. Now, if this is a person in your life, this could be a mother or a mother figure. Maybe, excuse me, maybe you're a mother or are expecting, or someone is expecting in your life, you know, in your reality. But it's also could be, you know, a project that you're looking to do, or some new it's something you want to create. It's something that you want to give life to. Okay, something that maybe doesn't currently exist, or maybe it exists in a certain way, and you are about making that transformation and making it better. That Queen of Wands energy together with the Two of Wands energy is telling me that at this point in time, the world needs it and the world's ready for it. That Queen of Wands is sitting on her throne so unapologetically, right? And she's not sitting back and really austere. She is in a loving kind of flow. She has a kitten on her lap, and maybe she's using that wand to tickle the kitten, right? She's got all the strength which in the world, right? She's got all the power and knowledge and strength in the world, but she doesn't need to use it at this time. She's just, her strength, the Queen of Wands' strength, is in her vulnerability, in her ability to kind of strip off a layer, break down a wall. The Queen of Wands energy is about being authentic and living authentically without apology, right? No need to apologize. You know who you are. You know what you represent. You know what you come to the table with. And my earth friends, you may well be more prepared for the difficulties that may present themselves. And difficulty, not to say that there is, but difficulties, challenges are always there. I mean, that's the life cycle, right? Nothing's ever smooth 100% of the time. There's always, you know, things we have to deal with, or responsibilities we have to take care of, and that sort of thing. But this reading for the last 2 weeks of September are telling me that you are in your element, okay? That you are feeling confident, that a recognition, Spirit would like you to don't be stagnant, you know, continue to create, continue to produce, continue to imagine, you know, continue to bring your ideas into fruition, right? To manifest these things that you want for yourself. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles is the bottom of the deck energy. I'm just going to put it there. I do want a couple more cards, but yeah, that's what you're that's what you both have, and what you're going to see more of. More abundance, more love, more support, more stability. You're going to be even more grounded. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, we have the World showing up for you. So what this is the world is expressing that there's now a cycle that has completed, right? And in life, we have several cycles. Like there's you know, times in my life where I swear I've quantum leaped because my reality will change in a matter of hours or days or weeks. And what that is, when I look back, is I can see when a cycle began and when it ended, right? So it's an opportunity at this point to really look inward and see what, as you move forward in this next step, see what the takeaway is from the step that you were last in, the last cycle that you were in, that's now closing out. And you may be saying goodbye to something that's been in your life for a significant amount of time and it's been wonderful. Or you may be saying goodbye to something that's been in your life a significant amount of time and it's been difficult, right? Whatever it is, just know when the World card comes out, it is time to say goodbye to this because there's new blessings coming in for you. And it's meant to be. You're meant to continue on your path. Yes. And Temperance. That's the flow, right? That's the balance. That's the harmony. That is life. It's the ebb and flow of these cycles. It's the beginning, meeting with challenges, overcoming challenges, and, you know, receiving rewards and ending a cycle. There's all sorts of ways that a cycle can play out. And this Temperance is asking you to recognize that as these changes come about for you and as you move forward. So if, for example, if you're newly retired, right, and this has you feeling some kind of way with the World card, know that this is what's meant for you at this time, right? That cycle, that being a working person cycle is wrapping up, is coming to a close. That Knight of Pentacles, of course, reminding you not to be home and stagnant, unless that's absolutely, like, if that is what's going to bring you the most joy is being at home and not working, then that's great. But it may be about planting that garden or writing that book or starting that YouTube channel. Whatever it is, it's Spirit's asking you to continue to move forward because something new is waiting to be birthed, right? So the World, whew, and the Temperance, I'm kind of out of breath. I feel like these changes, this realization that a cycle is ending, we don't always know that cycles are ending or there's new beginnings until we look back on it. Me being out of breath right now is telling me that it's something that maybe you've been anticipating or you've maybe been anxious about this cycle ending or this new cycle beginning. Yeah, you're kind of out of your comfort zone and maybe it's taking your breath away a little bit. And that could be in a beautiful way. You know, it's breathtaking, you know, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, whatever this change is for you. Or maybe everything's happening so quickly you can't quite catch your breath. Just remember to stay in that Temperance energy, okay? That go with the flow, harmony, balanced energy. Okay, my Earth element friends, let me get Let me give an angel guide oracle card for you today. See what the angel has to say about this. It's a wonderful message, and it totally makes sense right now, because where we're coming to in this point in the calendar, we've just recently passed through the 999 portal, which is the 9th month, the 9th day, and of course 2025 is a number 9 year, which means that we can expect to be wrapping things up. We can expect that things will be leaving our lives, or something new is getting ready to enter our lives. That's what that 9 energy is. And it makes sense because we have blessings and abundance, which I'm going to read for you as soon as I find my booklet. And take a drink too. Holy. I believe that anything that happens in a reading happens for a reason, and me being able to catch my breath just before reading the blessings and abundance is telling me that something truly beautiful is happening in your life. A light of blessings and abundance is being wrapped around you now, and your angels want you to know that they are supporting you. They are encouraging you to trust in your intuition and any other guidance you are receiving at this time. It'll lead you towards tremendous growth and fulfillment. Many blessings are being showered upon your present situation. If you have not yet experienced them, know that they will be revealed and shared in the perfect time-space sequence. All the doors to abundance are now being opened to you, and angel wisdom is encouraging you to begin counting your blessings. Then you will be open to receiving even more of them. And I'm feeling drawn to read you the extended message today because it really is a confirmation of the reading that you've received for the last 2 weeks of September. Abundance is a spiritual reward for trusting and sharing our gifts and talents. When we align our choices and actions with the highest good, we will be blessed with opportunities. At this time, you are in a place of deep spiritual connection and strength and are being given the opportunity to feel spiritually rich. Even if you are feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, the veil between this realm and heaven is thin, and you have light and support all around you. If you have any concerns about finances or assets, know that the hand of God is guiding your situation to a blessed outcome. Trust in your talents and the angels who are supporting you. Absolutely. We have to trust in divine timing, right? It may seem like things aren't happening fast enough or in the way we want them to show up in our life, but that's because we don't always know what's best for us, and our angels and spirit guides, and they do. So trust the universe, trust the path, trust the guidance, trust your intuition. I'm going to get you a sacred medicine oracle message. Spirit, please, a sacred medicine oracle message for my earth element friends. Let's see. Anishinaabe, the good being, worth, number 41. I hope you can see the graphics on this card. They're just beautiful. This is by far one of my favorite decks. I just love the artwork so much, and the messages are profound as well. I'm going to read that for you now. As children, we are constantly measured against goodness. Are we well behaved? Do we follow along with the rules that are set out for us? Are we polite and respectful? While there is nothing inherently wrong with these ways of being, when these are the standards constantly expected from us, we lose part of our childlike spark and medicine. The Anishinaabe definition of the good being is one who has been created by divine breath. When we return to this truth, the medicine of this card reminds you of your inherent worth. You are deeply and profoundly good because you are. There is nothing you need to prove. There is no way you need to act. There is nothing that can take this away from you. We are constantly told we are not enough and that we need to fix ourselves, collective messages that we can't escape. But this card invites you to return to your childlike innocence and untangle yourself from the beliefs of what being good truly is. It's time to see through the illusion of the messages that have been fed to you. Like the Anishinaabe, and I so apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. If you know that I am and you know how to pronounce it correctly, if you could tell me in the comment section, that would be wonderful. Like the Anishinaabe people, you have your own connection to the divine source, and you are being asked to remember what that is. So your healing affirmation after this reading today is, I am inherently good and I infuse my child self with this truth. Now, I'm going to try to say that again. I am inherently good and I infuse my child self with this truth. That is your healing affirmation. All right, we're going to end your reading today. And again, this is the last 2 weeks of September. Things you need to know. These are your angel numbers to look out for. And you might see this angel number anywhere. And when you do, you're being asked to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading today. Is that just the one? We just have the one. Yep. 1331, good fortune. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can produce... Nope, let me start again. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. 1331. So wherever you may see that number. So my Earth element friends, my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn friends, this has been your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you did. And if you're interested in these readings, you can always subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified when I upload new ones. Okay. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Zodiac readings for the last 2 weeks of September. And this reading here is for my air signs. So if your sun, moon, rising, or another prominent placement that you're looking that you want to know more about, if any of those placements are in the signs of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, then there might be something in this reading for you. So we've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Page of Wands. Hierophant. Okay. We'll begin here, my friends. You've got 2 5s, and 5s are about changes most often. Now, the 5 of Cups is a feeling of lack. That could be a feeling of lack within yourself, not being good enough, not feeling good enough, not feeling like you're contributing enough, maybe feeling that you're being left out of something. Something is causing you to feel, to feel this lack energy. The 5 is the Hierophant. Perhaps now and in the last 2 weeks of September, you're really questioning your value, your worth, your relationships. With the Page of Wands, it seems as though it started to occur to you that, that you've been putting a lot of stock into how another person sees or perceives you. Maybe you're not feeling good enough, smart enough, strong enough, or that you have been fighting a battle that's, look at that. 8 of Cups energy is coming out. It's time to leave that behind, okay? That lack mindset is serving no purpose for you, okay? What it's doing is it's drawing down this beautiful energy that you have. And you do have this beautiful energy. My Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius friends, you are the communicator. You know how important, particularly my Gemini friends, you know how important communication is. And I think at this time, it's really important for you to communicate internally in a way that is positive and supportive. All right. If there is some energy around you that has you feeling less than, maybe it's time to ask yourself, why are you giving that power away? Don't give that power away to someone else, because your worth doesn't lie in someone's opinion of you, of what you've done, of what you don't do, of how you do it, how you look, how you speak, talk, walk, act, how you live your life. That is not where your value comes from. Look at that. Hanged Man. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Magician. Oh, I love it. Okay, that's a whole booklet. We can't take a whole booklet. Is there another card? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is it. So the center of the first line of cards is this lack mindset that you may have found yourself in. And you are maybe questioning your faith, your intentions, your relationships, your financial reality. Like you are just in this energy maybe of self-evaluation, which is wonderful. And I think we all come to these points in our lives, probably several times throughout our lives, some more than others. But yeah, this appears that the last 2 weeks of September might be a period of time in your life that you've really been reflecting on all aspects of your life, internal as well as external. Advice from Spirit is to really suspend judgment, all right? Look at things from different perspectives. Really, it's about finding a new way to look at things. The Seven of Pentacles is very abundant. It's about nurturing. It's about recognizing what you have grown, what you've contributed, what your heart represents. Seven of Pentacles, sevens in particular, are very spiritual. So this period of self-reflection may have turned you inward and allowed you to really recognize what is important and not so important in your reality, in this life. You're being very discerning about how you move forward. And with the Magician and Ace of Pentacles, it appears to me that you have a mindset of creating some new abundance in your life. This Ace of Pentacles, that's new beginnings, new starts. It's about achievements, a new achievement. It's about abundance, money. And the Magician is you and your power to change your reality. It's simply about, instead of focusing on this lack mindset, it's walking away from that negativity, walking away from whatever doesn't serve you, walking away from any toxic people, places, groups, mindset. It might be to stop doom scrolling, to get away from the television a little bit. It's whatever this that has you in that lack feeling, it's moving away from that and seeing your life the way maybe your angels and spirit guides see you. They see how much you've grown. They see how much you contribute. They see your worth and your value as a person in spreading your love and kindness with others. Seven of Pentacles is all about your growth. And I feel like with the Hierophant there and the Seven of Pentacles here, that there's been a spiritual growth. And that doesn't have to mean religion. And actually it doesn't mean religion. It's really more about having faith in yourself and your inner knowing. It's the bottom of the deck energy. Are you kidding me? Another new beginning, a new start, a new love. Ace of Cups. A new love for yourself, a new love for a situation, a new appreciation and innocence, right? That's beautiful. September has been a tricky one, I think, for you. You know, there's been a lot. It's somewhat odd to me, but I trust it, the message as it comes through. There are 0 swords in this reading, yet it's not logical. It's all emotional. This lack mindset is emotional. It's not based in logic. It's not based in reality. What is based in reality are all these beautiful pentacles. It's your growth. It's your new beginnings. It's your expressions of love and generosity. Once you recognize your growth, it prompts you to and pushes you into the next level, right? That's beautiful. I'm going to get you an angel guide message. Let's see. Oh, courage and bravery. Wow. Courage and bravery. Let's get the meaning of this for you, aside from what we can pretty much deduce, right? How brave and courageous you're being. You have the heart of a warrior. You want to do what's right, but it's not always easy. Angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded, so call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy and any situations that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. I'm going to read the extended message for you today as well. Your angels are here to remind you that your soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It's the one part of your essence that always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if you are feeling the need to defend yourself at this time, angel wisdom is guiding you to back down. You don't need to protect yourself, especially when you have spiritual support. Call in the light of God, heaven, and angels to protect you. If you feel that you have made a mistake or have something that you need to share, be brave and take ownership of it. Trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life, and know that the best gift that you can give the world at this time is your truth. Absolutely. 100%. Whew. I love when the readings, when the angel cards, when the oracle cards match the energy of the reading and give us confirmation of the message that we're receiving from Spirit. All right, my air sign friends, let's see what the Sacred Medicine Oracle has to say for you today. What messages are coming through for my air signs? Oh, so many. Okay. I feel like, although there's probably several that ancestors would love to share with you, this is the one that made its face known. Sacred Tears, number 17, Expression. Let's see. Tears hold our sacred waters, memories, essence, and medicine. Today you are invited into a healing space by the power of Spirit and the ancestors. They hold you, they see you, and they encourage you to express all that you have. I'm going to read that again. They hold you, they see you, and they encourage you to express all that you have held on to so tightly. It's been a challenging time, and there is no shame in acknowledging this. Recall all the tears you have swallowed back or emotions you have pushed down. It's time for them to release. Raw emotions and feelings are a call for love. This card is a reminder that you are worthy of taking space and time to allow for all to pass through. Let your tears fall to the earth so your sacred waters can enter the soil. As we deeply feel, we can truly heal. This time of sadness and vulnerability is essential for you to move through so the next cycle can enter. The sacred tears that are held in your own body and spirit also hold the tears of your ancestors and relatives. When you shed them, you heal the past, present, and future generations. Your medicine waters bless the world. It's safe to express your emotions at this time. Release the grief and pain, for as you do, there is more capacity for joy and ease to flow. And remember this healing affirmation. Say it out loud to yourself. As I allow my tears to flow out of my heart and into the world, I heal deeply. And once again, as I allow my tears to flow out of my heart and into the world, I heal deeply. So a reminder that we must feel our emotions. Give them the energy that they deserve. We're going to end off your reading today with an angel number 2. We'll see if another one comes out, and it did. Whenever and wherever you see these numbers, you're being asked to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading. 0110, belief system. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. 0110, belief system. Keywords on this card are go after what you want, unique, destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. Oh, look at that. 111, intuition. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. So 111, intuition, and the keywords are moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. So that's your reading for the last 2 weeks of September to my air sign friends. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated with you in some way. If it did and you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Lets me know that you enjoyed the reading. And you can always subscribe because I do these readings. I do readings weekly, and you'll find them on my channel. So until next time, my friends, bye-bye. So hello and welcome back to my channel. This reading is the Zodiac readings for the last 2 weeks of September. And this reading is for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you have any major placements in your birth chart in these signs, there may be a message for you. Again, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Don't feel bad about it. It's for someone else. You'll know if it resonates with you, and if it does, it's your message. Don't try to make it fit, okay? So let's see what we have for you. We have 2 of Pentacles, Temperance, the Fool, the Devil, the Page of Wands, and the Emperor. Ooh, there's some big energy here for you in the last 2 weeks of September. Let's break it down here. My goodness. So we've got, out of 6 cards, 4 of them are major arcana, which tells me that there is some significant energy in your reality for the last 2 weeks of September. Now, the Fool and Temperance are, well, Temperance is about balance, harmony, holding peace, holding grace for yourself, going with the flow. It's to temper your energy in what you're doing. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, there are choices, decisions, things that require your attention, and a significant amount of balancing that may be happening in your life. Whatever it is you're balancing, you'll know, because we all live a different life experience. What I may be balancing may be different from what you're balancing. But it feels like with the Fool, there's a new energy, a new mindset, maybe even a little bit of a naive perspective on something. There's this energy of wanting to do something differently, or wanting to do something new, or maybe you are embarking on an entirely new situation in your life. So this could be, for example, you're going to school, or you're going back to school, or you'll be studying something you've never thought you would, or you've discovered a new hobby or passion that you absolutely love and you're going gung-ho for it, right? That Fool energy just jumps in with both feet, because the Fool doesn't stop to consider that anything could possibly go wrong. And the Devil represents what can go wrong, right? That Devil energy can be the energy of a negative mindset. This will never work. This will never happen. I'm not good enough. I can't do it. The Devil energy can show up as laziness, or irritation, agitation in something that you need to do. The Devil might be something that that you invite into your life that really has no purpose there. So the Devil can represent toxic relationships, or toxic people around you, toxic energies around you. It could be eating too much sugar, or drinking too much, or like indulging in a way that's not healthy or not helpful, or, you know, in some way sets you back rather than propelling you forward. And we all need a little devil with the Fool energy, right? We're all going to make a few mistakes when we move forward. This Temperance energy is saying not to be all or nothing, you know? The Fool being the all, the Devil being the nothing. You got to find your groove somewhere in between that. In between those two extremes. There's a real naive aspect to the Fool. And for the Devil, there's a real negative, tarnished aspect. And that's not always fair. And that's not always so. Right? Balance your light and your shadow sides as you move forward. Okay? Yeah. That Emperor energy is telling me that you know this. You absolutely know this. My fire signs burn so brightly and so fiercely sometimes that they can be very much all or nothing. All in or all out. Yeah. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy is the Four of Swords. A reminder that you need to take care of yourself. If you are balancing things in your reality, so maybe you're trying to balance home and work, okay? Maybe you're trying to balance responsibilities and commitment with free time and self-time. Maybe that work and play balance is all out of whack. Maybe this balance is because you haven't really set defined boundaries over your time or your space or your money. What is this happening for my fire signs? The reminder to take care of you and to get some rest. Oh, look at that. Ten of Swords. Something that you've been balancing is coming to an end. The Ten of Swords is the absolute end to something. And the Death card is a rebirth. Something you've been balancing. Something you have successfully been balancing. Although it's been difficult and hard, it's coming to an end. And there's a new beginning happening. When the Death card comes up, it tells us there is a definite ending to something, and it's meant to be. It's meant to end. But it's meant to end because something new is meant to arrive in its place. Yeah, see? So with these swords are the mind. The swords are our thoughts, our logic, our rationalizations. There are inner dialogue, our stresses. That's coming to an end. And this Ten of Cups energy is that beautiful energy of family and love and support. It's the card of legacy and nurturing and love. It's that house with the white picket fence, if that's your thing. Or it's that condo on the 50th floor that you have all by yourself. Whatever your thing is. That's what's birthing for you now. That's what the rebirth is. So definite, clear, defined endings. We have Temperance, the Fool, the Devil, the Emperor, and the Death card. That is a whole bunch of major arcana cards to show up for the last 2 weeks of September. I think collectively we're all doing this winding down kind of energy. You know, we're things are changing or finishing up, or cycles are ending. And in the last 2 weeks of September, you'll be maybe witnessing what it is, or one of the things that will be ending in your reality. But it's for the greater good. And it's bringing much, much love and blessing. All right, my fire signs, I am going to get an angel guide for you. Courage and bravery. Courage and bravery. It was either my earth or air signs also got courage and bravery. So maybe as a collective, we're being asked to have courage and be brave. But I'm going to read this for you. You have the heart of a warrior. You want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded, so call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy and any situations that could be making you feel less than good. This is a time to take ownership of your energy and any situations that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. I'm going to read the extended message for you today. Your angels are here to remind you that your soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It's the one part of your essence that always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if you are feeling the need to defend yourself at this time, angel wisdom is guiding you to back down. You don't need to protect yourself, especially when you have spiritual support. Call in the light of God, heaven, and angels to protect you. If you feel that you have made a mistake or have something that you need to share, be brave and take ownership of it. Trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life. And know that the best gift that you can give the world at this time is your truth. Your truth, my fire signs. My Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius friends, what is your truth? Be courageous, be brave. I'm going to get you a Sacred Medicine Oracle card as well today. Yeah, that Courage and Bravery Angel card, I believe, also came out in the air signs. So you may have prominent placements in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Maybe not, but you may. Let's see. Let's get a Sacred Medicine Oracle card for my fire signs, please. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's actually way too many. I'm sorry. Just one, please. Just one for my fire signs. There it is. Seed planter. Intention. Number 35. It only takes one seed to start the growth of a beautiful forest. The reverberations of your intentions, words, and actions are heightened at this time. It's an important season to be extra mindful of your thoughts and inner dialogue. So often we allow the same hurtful beliefs and self-defeating messages to play in our minds and hearts unchecked. Ask yourself, what is broadcasting from my soul today? Is this the frequency that I want to impart into the world? When you think of each thought as a seed of possibility, you feel the power that you hold as the creator of your experiences. At this time, you have the ability to choose wisely, to plant seeds of heightened consciousness and love for yourself. Infuse your sacred waters with the most healed vibrations for your body, mind, and soul. You are worth it. This message is not advocating that you bypass what has felt true for you in your life. Rather, it's a calling for more compassion, validation, and sacred space, holding for the thoughts and beliefs that have never received this care. Bring conscious awareness to what repeats over and over again. This is an important first step in planting the seeds of wellness, joy, abundance, and healed outcomes. And your healing affirmation, my fire sign friends. I infuse my thoughts and beliefs with a positive conscious frequency, planting seeds of beauty. I'll read that again for you. I infuse my thoughts and beliefs with a positive conscious frequency, planting seeds of beauty. Wonderful. I love that for you. We're going to close out your reading, my fire sign friends, with an angel number or two. We'll see what comes out for you. You're being asked, whenever you see this number, to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading. Okay? So, you could see this number anywhere. 0505. Unexpected shift. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad, etc. So there's an unexpected shift coming your way. Divine intervention, sudden challenges, love, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. Have courage and be brave as you face this unexpected shift, and trust that divine timing is in play. So my fire signs, this has been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Maybe even subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified when I upload new readings. Until next time, bye-bye, my friends. Hello, my friends. Welcome to this Zodiac reading for the last 2 weeks of September. And this reading here is for my water sign friends. So if your sun, moon, or rising, or another astrological placement that you're seeking clarity or information on is in Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, then this this reading may have a message for you. Look at that, the moon. There's Pisces showing up in their own reading. Okay. Oh, my. Okay. Let's take a boo. Wow. Okay. All right, my water sign friends. Your energy for the first 2 weeks of September starts off with some unknowing energy, some choice or decision that you need to make or think you should make, or maybe even have made. I'm feeling more that it's a choice or a decision that you are not making, that you have decided to trust the universe, that you don't feel you have enough information to make a choice or decision. And that is that moon energy too. It's a real fear. It's a fear of making the wrong choice, right? It's a fear of making the wrong decision. But making no decision is a choice, isn't it? It is a decision. It is choosing. When you choose not to choose, then you have no control over the outcome, or no responsibility. Or you may feel as though you don't. But that's not the case. The moon energy is that that fear-based energy, that that fear of something that may not be real. So it's a fear of it's maybe some illusion you have in your mind of what's going to happen or what could happen. And with that Two of Swords energy, it looks like you are just maybe you've been in the energy of letting the world happen around you without really participating in your own energy and your own reality. The Queen of Wands energy is that she feels very accomplished, very successful, because she is created for herself a reality that makes her happy, makes her feel blessed, makes her feel abundant in some way. So that's going to look differently for everybody. For some, abundance is being able to live without any financial worries. For some, it's going to be surrounded by a huge loving family. For others, it might be you know, being able to leave and live in some other country somewhere in the world. I mean, there's the Queen of Wands has created for herself what it is she wants, and she's going to do it and accept it and live in it in whatever way she wants. She has that confidence, that energy. She just exudes possibility and potential. She goes after what she wants. Kind of the opposite of this making no decision, fearing the worst kind of energy. This, see, moving into this Queen of Wands energy looks like it's going to get you out of this Nine of Swords and into the Ten of Swords energy. So Nine of Swords being about stress and anxiety and worry. It's a real, I don't know what to do. And the Ten of Swords is that final sword that puts an end to the entire situation. Once the Ten of Swords comes down, there's no more stress. There's no more worry. Ten of Swords is the end, right? The end of that Nine of Swords, stress and anxiety. And this Queen of Wands energy is what's going to get you there. The Queen of Wands ends up exactly where she wants to be, doing exactly what she wants to do, surrounded by who she wants to be surrounded by. She absolutely loves life. She trusts in the universe. She's extremely spiritual. And she connects with herself and her God and her you, whatever God that is for you, whoever it is for you, the creator, the universe, God, however you identify that energy, that loving entity beyond us. And you're being asked not to feel bad about this unknowing, about showing up in this not knowing how to respond, or fear of not knowing the right decision to make. Just move forward in an energy or passion of love and going after what it is that you want for you. Don't worry about what other people say, think. First of all, we have no control over what other people say or think of us. What's most important is what you say to yourself, what you think about yourself, how kind you are to yourself. What's meant to happen in this situation will happen. That's the Hierophant is here to say that this whole energy scheme, this whole situation that has you just not knowing how to move forward, this is happening at this time because it's meant to happen at this time. It's the bottom of the deck energy, yeah. Seven of Pentacles, it's about your growth. When this Ten of Swords, when this Ten of Swords energy enters and the rest of the energy is gone, when that nine, that indecision, that fear, that stress, that worry, that anxiety, when that is all gone, you will then be able to acknowledge and see the growth. From where you were before to where you are after. It's time now, my water friends, to really acknowledge and recognize your value. how far you've grown, how much you've shared, and the knowledge that you have more growing to do. That this life has a purpose. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah. So Three of Swords energy is acknowledging it's been difficult. It's been hard. You've likely had more on your plate than the average person. And that's often the plight of the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. It's everything that happens to my water sign or signs, that whatever experiences you have in life affect you deeply, emotionally. They hit you in the heart, hit you in the feels, because that's who you are. That's how you operate, from the heart, passionately. But you're also very transformative, particularly my Scorpios. Things can transform. You can transform yourself. The Nine of Wands is an energy of having been through it. Having been through it and having the scars to show it. But know that you've shown up for yourself. You've shown up for your loved ones. You've shown up in your life, and you have faced every challenge and battle that has come at you. You are tired, though. It feels like those stresses and anxieties that are plaguing you are coming to an end, and the challenge now is going to be to be able to walk out into the sun, right? To let this happiness and joy hit those deep wounds. The Nine of Wands that you've been carrying is kind of it's kind of defined you. This sorrow, this sadness, this betrayal, this heartache, and the many stresses and anxieties you've had throughout life, the fear and the unknowing that you've had, make it difficult for you to move forward in the sun, to receive your happiness. But that's what you're being asked to do. We have the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. So that sun, that happiness, that joy, and the water that feeds these pentacles, these sunflowers, these emotion that feeds you, that's where your growth comes in. Because despite all of that, you still have this wonderfully huge capacity for love. This wonderful capacity to share love, to share kindness, to share your story, to share your growth. And you should be very happy and very proud that you've come through these difficulties. Big message for you. Yikes already. Let's get a message from the Angel Guide Oracle cards for you. Maybe it'll shed some clarity, so shed some light on this message I've received for you here today, because it is profound. And if this healing is happening for you at the end of September, I am so happy for you. It's not a race though, right? No. It's not a race, right? The answer is no. Let's see what that is telling us. There we go. Your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you're being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand that following through on your ideas may have a negative effect on the whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart-centered. If you're feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, that's okay. You are allowed to have an emotional response, but in truth, there will be a part of you that already knows that what you are considering isn't the best use of your energy. The extended message I'm going to read for you today as well. Do not make plans. Do not move forward. Retreat and reflect. Think deeply. Seek the advice of those you love and trust and ask them to help you get to the bottom of the question or issue or decision that is before you. Do not make any sudden moves. This card is coming in to help you sustain your mental, emotional, and spiritual energy and stay on the road to wholeness. No, get out of this energy. This fear-based, this stressed and anxious, this heartache, this wounded warrior energy. Don't move forward with this energy. What you need to do is, well, you do what you want to do. We all have free will. But what will help you to move into this Sun, Seven of Pentacles energy is really acknowledging your value, your worth, your love, and not embracing any angst. Not perceiving life as a fight, something to get through, but rather something to be enjoyed. Experiences to be enjoyed and to learn from. All right, my water sign friends. We really need a message from the Sacred Medicine Oracle, I think. There has been some tough energy that you've been traveling through. And I think this No card is telling you if there was something that you were planning on doing that was driven by this low vibrational energy and you wonder, should you move forward on that? The answer is no. Okay, let's get Sacred Medicine. Oh, no, that's two. Just one, please. Message for my water element friends. My Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. And there it is. Elder Wisdom, number 14. In In indigenous communities, elders are revered and honored as the wisdom holders, the way showers, and the knowledge keepers. When we sit before an elder and ask for guidance, we offer them our sacred medicine of tobacco to receive Creator's wisdom through them. If you are at a crossroads right now, this card asks you to sit with the medicine of eldership. There is great value in receiving guidance from someone who has walked the path before you. Elders have a powerful vantage point, as they too have veered off course over the span of their lifetime and now carry potent insight and clarity. In your search for eldership, please remember that while knowledge is important, a true elder embodies wisdom, and reaching a certain age does not necessarily prove this role in community. Think back to the words spoken, the stories told, and the memories shared with you by the wise ones in your past and present, as the answers that you seek are there. There is much richness from the elders that have and will continue to touch your life. Just as we offer tobacco, offer your gratitude to elder medicine and see the answers that have been provided by the wisdom of the ages flow forward into your heart and soul. And this healing affirmation is for you. I recall the guidance and advice of the eldership in my life and walk a path of wisdom. So again, that healing affirmation is, I recall the guidance and advice of the eldership in my life and walk a path of wisdom. So remember, it doesn't have to be an original thought in your head to be true and to be wise. It can be a message received from another, right? That may just be your ego getting in the way. So now we're going to close off your reading with angel numbers, and you have 3, which is the most of all. So there's some guidance that the angels, angel numbers, there's guidance that Spirit wants to give to you. If you see these numbers, wherever you see these numbers, you're being asked to remember the message on the cards as well as the message in this reading. So 2002, the void. And the message is, you have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up and go outside. We have 333, support. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills. Discover your talents and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. And we have 1414, light up. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. All right, my water element friends, this has been your reading for the last 2 weeks of September. I hope it resonated for you in some way, and I hope you enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed reading it for you. And I hope to see you again in one of my readings. Until next time, bye-bye.